Hey everybody, Jeremy with Karma Event Lighting. In one of my last videos, I talked about how you can use video projectors to do your gobos and make them look really perfect from even a harsh angle, like a 45-degree angle on the wall. So traditionally, you always had to have your projector directly opposite from the gobo. But now I've got my projector over here this way to on my left. It's roughly about a good 45-degree angle from the wall right here. And you can see it's all stretched out and it looks really bad. Don't do this at an event. So I'm going to show you how we can use the quick corner, as Epson calls it, or Keystone corner correction, whatever your brand calls it, where we can actually take all four corners and adjust it to make it look perfect on the wall, even from really harsh angles. All right, so I'm going to get going and show you how this works out. All right, first before we get started, I'm going to show you how this is the actual image of the projector. As you can see with the blue box, it's very distorted because we're coming from such a harsh angle away. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you with the blue box how we straighten out our gobos to make it look perfect. So we're going to go from the blue box back to the logo here, which is this one here. So this is our monogram that we're going to use as an example. And you can see how it's kind of stretched out to the side. Now when I go back to the blue box, which I'm just using a different input, and it defaults to blue because it helps us focus and line all this up. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go down to Keystone quick corner. Okay, and in this one it allows me to just basically grab each corner. So I'm working on the top left one right now. So I'm going to bring it in, and then we're going to bring this guy in. And you have to do this from the perspective of the middle of the room. You can't do this from the perspective of the projector because it's not going to look right. So there you go. Right there, I now have a fairly square rectangle, I guess, if that makes sense. And when I go back to my logo, it's going to look a lot better. Okay, so now you could always adjust the keystoning with the image on the wall, but it's a lot harder because the blue box, you could see everything right away. But if I go in and start messing around with my keystone, so I'm going to reset the quick corner, so you're going to see where it goes. See, that's how stretched out it was. So if I come back in here and do the quick corner, and I grab this corner and I bring it down, it's like, yes, I can, but it's a lot trickier. And of course, now I'm still a little lopsided, but that's easy enough to fix. But I just wanted to kind of show you the basics of quick corner and corner keystone adjustments for whatever projector you use. So here's another little trick that you can use a quick corner for. Say you've stretched out, you're far back with your projector, you've already zoomed it in all the way, and the image is still too big. Well, you can come in here and use the quick corner to zoom in further. Basically, let's see how smaller we can get this. There we go. It's not perfect, but you get the idea. You can zoom in and make it a lot smaller.